Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 here in Memphis and 92.9 HDFM. Of course, all you good folks in Brownsville, Tennessee on 1520 AM and 95.3 FM. And, of course, News Talk 101.5 in Jackson. And it is Fifth Saturday, which means that it's the Brother Daryl and Daryl
it's
show.
It's the Brother Alive, Daryl and Daryl show.
That's it. And there's one of the brothers. That's right there. That's Gene Smith, Joseph Gene Smith.
That's true.
And Dave Gabbard.
Good morning.
Good morning to both of you guys. And we're going to kick off today's show with a little hint of what I've written about in the commercial appeal. I hope tomorrow we'll make it in the paper. You never know in this day and time if it will or not. But back on July 18th, I was really happy that Mary and myself were able to make the journey over to Pickwick Lake to the state line boat ramp, where we were able to watch and participate and just be engulfed in the love for the Doyle family during this time of grieving, and at the same time the show of love to Billy Doyle and his family over a course of 5 days, less than a week, losing his mom and losing his wife. And so they were able in 3 weeks put together a tournament to benefit Billy and his family. Amazing. 44 boats. There would have been 46 there. It rained on one of them. The other one had an accident. But to put away 44 boats in 3 week period and come out with what they did. And so I'm happy to have with us this morning on Outdoors with Larry Ray, a longtime friend, and I know a really part of Billy's life. And the catalyst is a word that David Best said of Vic Thayer in helping put this tournament together. We've got Vicky on, and also, of course, we got to have BRD, Billy Ross Doyle with us. Hey, guys, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are y'all?
All right, we're doing fine. Thanks, Vic, for being with us. Thanks, Billy, for being part of this. And before I go into details, Billy, talk about what this meant to you and your sister Susan, your brother Darren, your daughter Amanda. Talk about the experience that day, Billy.
Well, Larry, it was pretty overwhelming. And I still get choked up about it when I even stop and think that, of what went on. It's that just goes to show you what this fishing community is all about.
Yes, yeah.
And, I'm just still at a loss for words. My hat's off to Vic for what he pulled off, and David Best and all the other guys, Tommy Skelton and all of them that, put this together in such a short notice. When they approached me about it, I told them no, but I got overruled. So
yes, yes, you did.
But yes, it was to my family members, and I think to just the bystanders that walked up. I think everybody was touched.
Yes, they were, Billy.
And,
yeah.
Even Al McCulloch with the National Professional Fishing League.
Yeah.
I think it even touched him.
Yes. Yeah.
So, I'm glad I didn't drive home that afternoon. I stayed up there because I'm just a basket case.
Yeah, and I think, Vic, talk about being able to pull this off. I know Billy didn't want to do it because Billy's, as I will give a hint, one of the people I quoted in the papers called him the salt of the earth, and another one that a lot of you folks will know said he's just a dadgum good fisherman. And you could probably guess that Mark Rose said that. But
talking about Billy Doe.
Yes, Billy Doe. Yes, that's what he called him. But talk about it, Vic, from your angle. Well, hold on now, Bill. From your angle, Vic, putting it on in 3 weeks.
Well, it was something that, was very dear to my heart. Billy is part of a fishing family, a bass fishing family. And, we stick together and we help, the bass fishing family out.
Yes.
Billy's been very special to me and my family for years and years and years, and it was just something that, I felt that needed to be done because Billy would be the first one to step up and put his money in.
Yes, he would.
To go fish another benefit or charity tournament.
Yeah.
So we felt, the need for that. And I picked up the phone. I made a few phone calls, asked a few friends, and, man, it got to going. And it spread like wildfire. And we were very fortunate to have the number of boats that we had. We did have some bad rain that morning, just like you mentioned.
Yeah.
There was some boats that wasn't able to make it, but they sent. Matter of fact, they sent their entry fees in, and,
even though they couldn't make it. Yeah.
And they couldn't make it.
Yes.
But it went for an awesome cause. Billy's like a brother to me, and like I said, in that short period of time. We had a lot of people that they stepped up, and some of them didn't even know Billy.
Yeah.
But they wanted to help.
Well, I think a lot of this was that the league, as they call it, is Al McCullough and his gang, and we're going to have Al on the show here in a couple of weeks, talking about this new professional league and the grassroots effort. I think when that minnow bucket. When you gave Billy the minnow bucket, now, Billy, you just took that minnow bucket, had no idea what was inside of it. And, Vic, so where did that minnow bucket come from? They had what? Passed it around at the –
Well, William Fletcher, they had a meeting on the Wednesday night before the tournament started on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And Al allowed him to get up in front of everybody and take a moment to tell everybody what had transpired with Billy. And when he passed the bucket around, by the time that it reached the last hand, there was $1,400 put in that bucket.
Amen.
Amazing. And Billy, you had no idea when they gave. I can still see the look on your face, Billy, when I think Amanda was next to you or something, and you opened up that minnow bucket.
Oh, I know. I got the minnow bucket sitting here in the house, and it's going to my cabin.
All right.
Yeah, you do? Okay. Yeah, you don't have to. They didn't want the minnow bucket back. I'm glad of that.
No.
And you told me, Billy, that they also had moment of silence.
Every morning at blast-off, before they did the national anthem and their prayer, they had a moment of silence for my family.
Wow. Well, folks, I'm just telling you, it was an experience that I'm so glad I was able to participate in, and am known Billy for so long. Billy's put up with me, and I put up with him several times. He's really put up with me. I got a lot of great memories that we can't even talk about on the radio here of mishaps that have happened to me and Billy, but at the same time, when I looked up, Billy, and you know what really hit me when it was all over, guys, was it two young men won that thing. And that was, when Cole Walker and Wilson Smith checked in 13.49 pounds, a 3-fish limit.
That's pretty strong.
That was strong, buddy. And to be able to do that, and it kind of shows, I'm not aging you, Billy, but I'm just telling you, these young guys, you don't have to be old to know Billy Doyle. I mean, there was a lot of really young fishermen, Billy, that stepped up in that event. I don't know if did you notice that? How many young?
I did.
And
you know what, Larry?
There was one. Larry, there was one as young as 6 years old.
Hold on. You're both talking. You're both talking. Can't do it now. Go ahead, Billy. You say what you're saying, Billy.
I was saying that most every one of them come up to me and shook my hand or hugged my neck.
They did?
All right.
Okay, yeah. Well, and so what were you saying, Vic?
I just said one of the youngest anglers that were out there fishing and competing that day was 6 years old, fishing with his dad.
Fishing with his dad.
Way to go.
Yeah, and of course, your son was fishing too, Vic. I mean,
yeah.
So that just tells you this event. Now, are we going to be able to do some more like this? The way Al talked, Billy, you might have started something with this. I think Al's going to reach out and do other events like this. If I'm not, that's what he talked to me about. I don't know if he talked to you guys about, but that organization is pretty cool, and they want to do things like this. And Al McCullough gave up his time. He had to go to Birmingham and see that over, then go back to St. Louis, and then get back to his tournament thing. He was the MC. You're going to hear his cool story, like I said, in a couple of weeks. But the amount of fish caught, let's give credit to Cole and Wilson. And the big bass that came out of that thing was almost 8 pounds, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
So the fishing was good. Billy, when it was all over, you were saturated with love and things along this list. And as I told people, hey, just don't forget about Billy now. A lot of people think, well, I've done that for Billy. I think this crowd is going to be with you, Billy, for as long as you need them.
Well,
and
I'm definitely with them if they ever need me. So
that's what I thought. Yeah. And the money
raised. That's the
raised.
reason that we did it, Larry. That's the reason we did it right there, because just what Billy had said. Billy has been there for years and years and years, stepping up to the plate for other people.
Yes. Yeah.
On charity tournaments, benefit tournaments, and everything else. And when he said, no, I don't want you to do that, Billy's a big man, okay? But I think that day I could have taken Billy down.
I think you could have.
No,
yeah.
We gonna do it.
Billy says no. I don't know, but I think his kids and grandkids might have taken him down. They were all there. It just made a great day, folks. And so hopefully tomorrow morning you pick up your commercial appeal. It'll be in the sports section, I hope. And it's written from my heart, trying to get as much information as it can, because I know Billy has been on the show many times. You folks know him from Crawl Cane. A lot of my folks at church know him from his years at Lowe's on Highway 64 out there. And so, hey, Billy, I appreciate you being on. Any closing words you'd like to say thanks you to, Billy, to some folks?
Well, no, Larry, I'd like to say thank you, to you and anybody listening out there that had anything to do with it. And just all the people that put me in their prayers.
That's what we got. Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Well, Billy, it was unbelievable for me, too. I'm getting goosebumps right now, Billy. I may start crying here, too, with you, Billy. I'll tell you.
Hey, well, I tell you what, I don't know if I got many tears left. The past month, it's just been nothing but tears.
Well, we're behind you, buddy. Okay, thanks for taking time to be on the show today. Vic, thank you again, buddy. Okay.
Larry, there's one thing I want to say real quick.
All right.
I want to thank everybody that stepped up to the plate, from all the auction items that we had to all the monetary donations that we had, to the Puddle Jumpers Bass Trail that came in there and they donated to the MPFL, and for everybody that showed up that morning and got their hands dirty up there helping me, sweating and everything else to put this thing on. Yeah. I could not have done that without all of those people.
Well, it was a team effort, I tell you what, and it's one I won't forget. But, guys, have a great day. We'll stay in touch. Billy, Vic, okay, guys, and see you down the road, all right?
Okay, Larry, thanks.
All right, let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry. We'll be right back, and we're going from Billy Doyle to how about Matt Lee?